fades too soon, and I can't tell if I'm doing this right anymore. Maybe I'm allowed to be off, maybe grief's just part of love. But if I don't snap out of it soon, they'll lose faith in me, in the dream I built to make them free. How do you handle it all, the weight of a kingdom bound to fall? How do you smile when the walls start to shake? How do you manage to not break? Mom would know what to do, she was always so good at this. Calm and shining through the storm, the voice the people followed, the center of every room she ever lit up. Even when she ignored the ones who needed her most, and somehow I still looked up to her the most. I miss her every day, and I wonder if she'd still see me through all this mess I've made. Would she be proud of me, or see right through my trembling self? I keep pretending I'm okay, but I'm terrified I'll let her down. She was the light and I'm her reflection, trying to shine through her absence. But I still like a child on a stage in a spotlight that burns instead of saves. I'm scared, the curtain's falling, and I'm not strong enough to stand tall. How do I keep the music playing when I've forgotten the tune at all? But the show must go on, even if the light feels wrong. Even if the stars don't guide me home, I'll stand beneath the flame, whisper her name, and promise I'll carry it on. 'Cause maybe that's what pride is, not never falling, but rising again and smiling through the tears for them. The show must go
Alright. Hello, everyone. Welcome to another stream. Oh. Oh my god. Oh, my mousepad. Alright, so it has been a while since I played this. I was still waiting for the new season to come by, as I've already gotten this. Let's see. I've just been busy with other games, that being Once Human and Asphalt Legends, and CS. Speaking of which, I still need to install that. The problem is, the time that I actually start playing. This makes a whole difference. I did see there is a Sonic 35 35th anniversary going on. I'm gonna I'm gonna ask the fans of Sonic, is this a birthday? Or is it the birthday of the franchise? If it's both, then happy birthday. Or belated birthday, I should say. I don't keep up to date with... what? What I was also waiting for was... to be deranked from this game, because holy, the sweats are out of control for this one. And I did see that I got a follower offline, and prestigious. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Linux movement. And yes, I did see your message. I am a Linux user. Welcome. What's going on now? Okay, nothing quite yet, but we'll see. It's cold. It's still cold to this day. Temperatures are out of control, so yeah. Now, do I still remember how to play the game, even though I haven't touched it in a while? I'm about to find out. But I still can. Oh my. Thank you for not going for me. Okay, I lied. You were still in for me, and I'm very sorry about it. Now I'm gonna return the favor. Oh, no. Bro, I saw the handcuffs and I instantly knew to back down. This is always me that gets handcuffed. It's always me that gets handcuffed. I don't know why. I'm just an innocent kid. Nothing too fancy about me, just the player. That's all that is. Really? That's not very nice. There's just the butt sick, okay. I get it. There's something I want to try with the games that I play. So I know that not every single game has NVIDIA's low latency. Actually, no, it's called NVIDIA Reflex. Not every game has NVIDIA Reflex. What I want to try is I want to take off desync and then see the maximum amount of FPS that I'm getting. And with that data, I can cap the FPS at, well, the maximum FPS I get. As far as I know, I only get like 100 to 200 max. Which is not a lot to some, but for me it's okay, it's manageable. Again, I stick to what I get. Play nicely because there's a bowl of spaghetti next to it. Bad bumper. This one is semi. Sorry, man. I have fever. I tried getting Repo to work on PC, and for some reason the game either blocks it or doesn't run through the CFAs at all. Or maybe it's because I don't have the UDEV rules and stuff, which I don't really need because the C controller is working without it. And plus, I have it set that Steam uses instead of the regular system. And then I went to the friends tab and I saw this guy. What? Shadow Chow. Played with the creator more than 7 days ago. I don't remember running into them, but I'm sure it was on accident. Play any mode. Okay. Oh, this one is gonna be a pain. What the? It seems like some of us are moving to Vivaldi as our main browser because, well, Vivaldi is one of those proprietary browsers that are actually with privacy and are actually with user privacy and data protection. Even though the browser isn't open source, and they don't add like AI and stuff because they don't believe in that kind of nonsense. I mean, come on, AI in a browser, that just sounds ridiculous. sounds ridiculous when you think about it. Oh, I also did mention in my last thing, I need to go buy new headphones. Actually, no, that wasn't the case. My headphones are fine now, but I still feel like I should try just in case. The right ear was feeling very funny. Oh yeah, that brings another one. In about 4 days, I will be playing Corey's new single release, Route 1. So I hope you guys will be playing for that. Next week, Monday, is when I'll be playing it. So it's gonna be very fun. I also like to apologize for sounding a little off yesterday. I, for some reason, woke up with a little bit of a hurting head, and I'm not sure why. I'm pretty sure I slept well. I didn't mean to sound annoyed or angry or frustrated. I don't react well to headache, honestly. Someone's gonna swing, and I'm not sure who. I know someone's gonna. Glasses. Ow. Ow. There you go. There. Let me do this close. My head does feel better. I shut off my PC early, went to bed, and then rested. Yes! I got best win! I got rings to spare. Let's go. I got rings to spare. I can always get them. This is how you get rings, and the season pass is how you get some. And whatever public event the game has planned. any mode 20 times. Log in for a total of 3 days. And that is also how you get rid of it. I just made some back. It's that simple. I also, before I went to bed, refilled my water bottle, so I've got a chunky one that I can have. That was handcuffs, not the other thing. Oh my word. Good thing the game stopped me. Hello, boys. Bitch. Bro, I see that man with the handcuffs. You're not gonna trick me this time. 1, 2, 3 people with the handcuffs. Oh, I can just whack you with that. I can instantly tell you someone's gonna grab me with handcuffs. It's gonna happen. I'm just gonna be over here, if that's okay with you. I've seen what happens when you deny someone a weapon. No, I don't want to gift anybody Nitro. Plus, if I do, it's only gonna be for a month. Honestly, instead of gifting Nitro, how about you gift some subs on Valora? Don't give a bad company money. Give money to a good platform instead, and that is Valora. I might have worded that wrong, but what I was trying to say was, if you don't like what Discord's doing and you don't want to give them any of your money, whether that's like subscribing with Nitro or just gifting them, but you don't want to do any of that, you can instead gift a subscription on any streamer on Valora. As Valora is a good platform, the community is unmatched, and I'm apparently bad at this game. It is 100% worth the investment. Now, I'm gonna shift topics here for a bit. When it comes to headphones, I just cannot decide if I want over-ear or in-ear. The ones that I have are in-ear. It's basically like Bluetooth earbuds. So, oh yeah, about headphones. So I am using these ones that you just put in your ear and go on without your day. Now, there is a downside to both of the headphones. So over here, it's good. It's so good for increased integrity and structural strength. The bad news is that if the headband snaps, you'll have to replace the whole thing. Now with earbuds, or in-ear headphones, let's just call them that, they are quite sturdy and sit in your ears very well. The problem is, the wires can break quite easily. And the adjustable ear tips are also a nice touch. It's like you just can't catch the wind with either. Of course, that could be a me problem. It's very normal. I do believe CS has NVIDIA Reflex. I'm not entirely sure. Actually, wait, let me go ask my research partner. Actually, whoa. I have my research partner on my phone. So I'll go message them. Yes, I'm checking my email right now. We saved the spot for you. Bullshit, arena breakout. Ah. How about you support Linux? How about that? How about you stop being whiny and go support Linux? I promise you, in my heart of hearts, I will never cheat. What the hell is this? You know what? Bullshit. I don't accept it. Get out of my face, please. There you go. I have my research partner on the phone. I wanna ask, does CS2 have NVIDIA Reflex? Yes, and CS2 does support NVIDIA Reflex. Essentially, NVIDIA. Let's see. Yes, confirmed CS2 launches NVIDIA Reflex support, reducing system latency and making the shooter more responsive for GeForce gamers. How to enable it? You'll find NVIDIA Reflex directly in CS2's in-game video settings. Oh. Absolutely. I just love fucking with Corey in a positive way. What it does. When enabled, it cuts down latency by bypassing parts of the render queue and sending your input information straight. In testing with an RTX 4080, render rates dropped from 2.1 milliseconds to 1.4. You can use on or on plus boost. Boost further reduces latency at the cost of slightly more GPU power usage. Launch up a conflict. Watch out, some community members have reported that reflexing cause stuttering or low FPS at starting setup, so it's worth testing with your. Make sure you don't have a no reflex in your CS2 launch options, that will disable the feature. Okay. Coolio, I appreciate that very much. Where's my controller? Right here. I found it. It was sitting on my lap. So yeah, I'll definitely enable that just in case, because you never know, it could help. I'm not sure for how long I'll stream today, but I'll see. I'm still angry at Once Human for even functioning like an unoptimized, well, game. I'm sure it was just a minor coincidence and the server was under constant load, but still, that is unacceptable. Excuse me, can I go up here? Bro, why? This is the second time you've done this. I'm stealing all of your rings. You're gonna do nothing about it. You're gonna sit there and you're going to enjoy it. No, throw me higher. Hey, first place. Hi, Snowy. It's been a while. How you doing? Don't. You're not allowed to swing at me. Hey, you son of a. So you really hate normal players? Wow. Okay, I hate you as well. I'm good. I am a little angry about Once Human, but I am moving on to something else. Yeah, apparently what's happened was, when I go to large areas, like like a hospital or a decent-sized town area, the game comes to a crawling stutter. And when that happens, my mouse clicks, my keyboard typing doesn't register, and my character will just move by itself. It's bad. Yeah, I just don't understand what's going on. I play on low graphics. I don't like the fancy graphics stuff. Hey, Respawn, what's up? did not sit well with me that the game was shipped at that state. Oh no, I don't like this one. This one's also problematic. Yikes. Oh, speaking of terrible performance, I have a kernel update. Bruh. I have a kernel update ready. Slam me into the fire about this. Let's see if I can turn on that light. Ah. Unless people know the story already. Once again, Sega didn't bless me. Oh. Nice. Very nice. I'm sure as everyone noticed, we did improve the viewing experience for streams, and it has paid off quite big. I did not think that I would reach 15 viewers, a new record for me personally. That is still mind-blowingly incredible. Thank you guys so much for spending your time with me. Even though the games that I play do throw some unneeded frustration towards my side, but still, thank you. I promise not to turn rogue and go ballistic. I just want to be myself. Just wake up every day, go stream, go to bed, and do it again. guy's gonna hit me. I know it. Watch him. You have a shadow skin. Obviously, I should. Who knows? You could be attacking. Bro, he is waiting for me specifically to bounce that on him. Cheers, buddy. Thank you. Oh, he's coming to me. I know what you're doing. Don't do that. There you go. Too good. Hey, I'll accept it. It's a joke. It's a joke. Oh no, this one. Bro, I swear one of you is gonna hit me, and I'm not gonna be happy about it. You don't see me. You don't see me. I'm just gonna sit here and... Let me check my own stream. Yep, it runs. But yeah, seems like most people on the Valor Discord are moving to Vivaldi. I saw a tweet that Chrome is removing the last thing that ad blockers use to make the internet less hard. Not only is that a bad idea, but Google is actively going to allow hackers with malicious intent to abuse the ever-living daylights of that. So, now everyone is. I'm pretty sure that tweet had some serious impressions because well, it's Google and they do not care about your privacy. In fact, they don't care about your safety on the internet at all. So I have a feeling Firefox and Vivaldi is going to see an increase in users once that change actually goes live. I believe it is. I switched to a Firefox-based browser and I've been quite happy. That's good. I'm using Vivaldi, but I feel like I'll have a better luck at I prefer Firefox pretty much 100% at the time. Let me see if I can get you the tweet. Hold up. Oh yes, I want you to look at the Okay. So the tweet goes like this. And it's gotten 1.2 million views. That post alone. So according to this tweet, Google is about to disable all ad blocker extensions on Chrome. Instead of letting the ad blocker inspect traffic itself, extensions now have to hand Google's browser a limited list of filtering rules and hope for the best. This leads to weaker blocking and more ads getting through. Google makes the vast majority of its money selling ads. The company that profits from every ad you see also controls the browser most people use. With Chrome version 149 being the last version supporting ad blockers. For example, under the new rules, uBlock Origin cannot exist. For millions of people, that extension is the only thing standing between them and a wall of ads, trackers, and autoplay garbage. One user put it bluntly, and I have to agree. The web is literally unusable without uBlock Origin. So, you might be thinking, oh, I use Brave, it's not going to be affected. You are incorrect, and very, very wrong about that. Allow me to shatter your realities a little bit, if at all. Brave, Opera, Opera GX, Vivaldi, and whatever browser users using Chromium are made of Chromium. The same as Google Chrome. Let me say that again. Brave, Vivaldi, Opera, Opera GX, everyone's favorite web browser, Microsoft Edge, are based on Chromium. Or simply put, Chrome. Now that you've caught up with reality, what are the alternatives? Well, you can either switch to Linux, Firefox because Firefox isn't based on Chrome, Proton or Tudo for email, and whatever. Oh, and what's funny enough, Brave actually responded 3 hours ago on said tweet that I was reading. And they said, you can keep blocking ads by using Brave. Our browser has a built-in ad blocker which isn't affected by Google's planned changes for extensions. Oh, and Helium... that is what they call a 100% pure open source browser, engine and all. I'm not sure. Okay, I do know Vivaldi has their own built-in ad blocking thing, and I'm surprised it works pretty damn decently. It works quite decently, but honestly, I'm getting fed up with Chromium turning into shit. I want to go back to Firefox. Just let me go back to Firefox at this point. If there's any Firefox-based browser that I would use, it'll be Zen browser. Period. LibreWolf. As much as I love LibreWolf and the mission behind it, I cannot stand the annoying resource bloated state of that browser. It's so incredibly bad. I want a browser that is simply a debloated version of whatever the browser is forked off of, and be simple. Is that too much to ask, or what? Honestly, I'm just gonna go ahead and install Zen. I barely can stand up for this nonsense. But again, if you guys want to keep using Brave, Vivaldi, Opera, Opera GX, and everyone's favorite browser, Microsoft Edge, I am not going to stop you. I'm going to say I respect your choice. I'm happy that the browser serves your needs. And I wish that you will keep using it for as long as you want. No ill will to anybody. We all have our choices. But as someone who started valuing their privacy and making the web a little less shit for myself, I do not agree with that change in Chrome. I think it's the most scummiest national security thing that I've ever heard of. Essentially, Google just gave the key to hackers to do whatever the hell they want. And in case anybody doesn't know, people did used to get hacked via ads, and I'm afraid that it's going to happen again if Google proceeds with that change. Don't say I didn't warn you. Don't say I didn't warn you. The only way the browsers can fight it back is by using their own ad blocking systems, which I believe Vivaldi is using. In fact, I'll have my research partner confirm this. See what my research partner says. I may not be able to respond to chat right away, but I'll get to your message when I can. Try to knock me off, you need to do a better job of that. And half the lobby is almost gone. Alright, let me read you the thing. Yes, and this is actually one of Vivaldi's standard advantages, it's a short version. Vivaldi has its own native ad blocker built directly into the browser, and it's immune to Manifest v3. Vivaldi's ad blocker was actually built in 2020 specifically as a response to Manifest v3, with the intention that it would keep working when extension-based ad blockers became inoperable. The key technical reason it survives, Vivaldi's ad blocker is built on the same internal Chrome API used by both V2 web requests and the newer declarative net requests. The requests from the network servers get proxied through Vivaldi's own code, which can examine or modify requests at different stages, much like web request currently does. In other words, it bypasses the extension layer entirely. So I can... Alright. I think I'll... So, looks like I'm not the only one experiencing that issue. Hang on, let me I'm gonna report that. Sorry about that. I'm really sorry. I don't know what's going on. Okay, I can test via WebRTC, but the problem is my ISP hates it. I am okay because I want my streams to play with that issue. I sadly have to cut the stream. Apparently there is a black screen bug that's happening, and I have no. Because I don't know what's going on. Although I'm being told to keep streaming and for more diagnostics. That actually just makes me upset. Well, actually, no, I shouldn't be upset over that. I should take that as take a break from streaming. Okay, fuck you too. Fuck you too. What I was trying to say before I was rudely interrupted and insulted by some kind of fucking code shit. I don't think I should be upset about that. Absolutely no. I should never be upset about that. Instead, I want to see it as take a break from get your ass back there. Can I please speak? For fuck's sake, you players are fucking ass, man. Jesus Christ, no wonder I want to stop playing this game. Because everyone's so fucking disrespectful, man. Toxicity has no place on the internet, period. I wish it would just fucking die off. What I was trying to say, I should see that as I should see that as a message saying, T, you should take a break. You've had a rough week, and I don't think you should be doing it. So, I will take that as what do you call it? Something. Oh. Okay, so I was told what the problem was. It was my OBS setting. Okay, so after this match, I'm gonna have to cut the stream. And go ahead and fix that. I am so sorry. So, okay. But this time, to make sure the player actually does what it's being told to do, I'm going to make sure that the playback mode that I personally requested to be set to default to is actually the true default. I want to know what would still work, what can still be used, and it's, I can't even speak. Okay, give me a minute to think. Let me slow down, think what I want to say, and then go ahead and say it. Okay, well, I suppose I lost the wording. But what I want, maybe I should slow down actually. What I wanted to say was once I hit my stream, I'm going to double make sure that the playback mode is set to the option that I personally requested it to be set to. Then I'm going to ask the question if if streaming via web would solve this in a sense. Afterwards, I'm going to ask for a double check that the player actually uses the playback mode that I personally wanted for an improved viewer experience. And once I confirm that everything is set to what I wanted to be set, then I will stream it once more. But I will take that as a message to say, take a break from streaming, go relax, go stop being upset, and once you're ready, you can come back. So I will take that as a nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong, nothing bad. But it's more of like you have to take care of it. So go take a break. Okay. Guys, I am so sorry for cutting this stream short. An issue has been brought to my attention that I really should take care of this instant. I'll be back once everything else is sorted, once I am satisfied with what I'm about to do in the next few minutes. Alright, I will see you guys next time. I have stuff to fix right now. Along with other things. Stretch first and then see you guys next time. Please have a great rest of your days. Sorry, rest of your day. I will be back. I'll take the time right now, sort out everything, and be back. Alright? Cheers, folks. Cheers, cheers.